Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is John with Space City EDC again. I just got a short video this morning, at least I hope it's short. I want to give you a little, review on the month or so I spent carrying the SwissChamp, the Victorinox SwissChamp. I did a review unboxing video on this about a month or so ago. I never had one. I had a lot of Victorinox knives over the years, but this was my first experience at getting the SwissChamp, and the main reason I held off so long probably was I thought it was a bit thick, a bit large to carry for a pocket knife, and it is. It's the weight is 6.5 ounces on it, and it's just over an inch wide. Of course, it's a standard, about 3/4 of an inch almost across, and it's a 91 millimeter in length. And but I kept watching videos on it, and everyone that owned one or used one seemed to have good reviews. And I said, well, I'm going to give it a try. And I've been carrying it on a belt pouch made by Hide and Drink. It's a horizontal pouch. I just so happened not to have it with me today because the last few days I've been carrying it in my fifth pocket on my jeans just to see how that would work out. And actually it works out pretty well. So that's another carry option that you can have if you, it doesn't really feel uncomfortable or anything, and it fits quite well. But I have used several of the implements on it. Of course, this has got 33 functions, and if you want to see all 33 of them, go check out my other video on the complete review of it. But this Phillips is real nice. I've used it quite a bit. I work as an aircraft mechanic in my normal job, so having a Phillips screwdriver on you is almost a necessity. So I use that quite a bit, and I also use this can opener. And this little flat tip screwdriver here is real handy. It fits flat tip or some cross point screws real well. And I use a can opener. I'm one of these people that actually use a can opener, both at home and on the job. So, having a can opener is really almost a necessity for me also. And this flat tip is a good little pry bar in addition to being a flat tip. Of course, there's also, combination has a bottle opener and a wire stripper here. But one of the tools I really didn't think or know if I would use that much, but I found very useful is this magnifying glass. One reason because I'm a little bit older and my vision's not what it used to be, but I also use it for looking at small like ID tags on parts, electrical wire numbers, which are typically small to read, things of that nature. It comes in real handy, and so I'm real happy to have that with me all the time. It's got these small pliers, which are very useful. I didn't really think or know how useful they'd be in the beginning, but they're quite precise, and you can use them, whereas in many cases, you might not be able to use the pliers on a larger one like the Wave here, where, the pliers are a little bit bigger, and they may not be able to give you the, get in or be quite as precise as those pliers. And of course, it's got the scissors, which are great. If you know anything about Victorinox, their scissors are always generally good. So no need to go into that. But it has other implements on it that I didn't use as much. I did use the file. It's a real handy and very useful file. Of course, it's got the main blade and the pin blade. You know, both are good, both are useful, and I use them as I would any other knife. Haven't really used much of the implements on the back. In fact, I don't think I've used any of them. But it has several implements on the back. It's got a small flat tip. It has what they call a scraper here. You can see that, but there's a little scraper there. It's got, you know, the hook right there, and an awl with a sewing needle, but I don't typically use those much. And if you can see that underneath this corkscrew, it's got a pin, a little like a sewing pin right there. I have used that quite a few times, actually. So all in all, it's a good tool. I mean, you know, it's not as cumbersome to carry as I thought it would be. It slips away into your fifth pocket almost unnoticeably, to where it's not uncomfortable to carry. And like I said, I've also been carrying it on a horizontal belt sheath, which has worked out real well. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know, if you're thinking about getting one, and maybe like me, a little cautious because of the size of it, you know, don't be, because it's really not that heavy. I mean, 6.5 ounces is, to me isn't that heavy. You know, it's not a matter of the weight. It's a matter of the usefulness and functionality of the knife. And you know, I found it to be very useful. I carry it every day, and I will probably continue to carry it. Like I said, I've always been a big fan of Victorinox knives. I have a pretty good collection, and I've carried them probably for 45 years, if not longer. So anyway, this is just my little rant about the SwissChamp and the 30 days I've spent with it. If you got one, if you like it, if you've used it for a long time, if you have one you don't like it, you know, any comment you want to put, be appreciated. And if you like this kind of content, you know, like and subscribe if you want to. I come out with these videos about once a week. But anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Hope you guys are having a great day, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Take care.